organization, you know, so we think food all day long, but I want to work with like housing organization who's looking at barriers and systems totally differently. And I would suspect that there's like a pretty phenomenal solution when we're all thinking outside of our own program area or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting too, to think about sort of working across different sectors. And I think that's a different level of system change, right, than just working within food or housing.
Yeah, I think the I'm part of OCFSN. You ever go to the? Yeah. So and on the like the EI team, and I think like a big challenge for OCFSN is to like collaborate outside of the like food system sector. Like honestly, those are the collaborations that get me most excited, because like us partnering with Zenger, Growing Gardens, like gets rich, and like but we have like different ways of relating to the community, and so there's like richness in learning, but like our community is impacted by like all the things, right? Not just access to food, but all of the stuff. So that's I think that's the kind of collaborations I think that are most exciting and probably super challenging to work in, and could actually make some change.
Yeah, will you say a little bit more about sort of that richness of learning that takes place when you partner with other organizations that are doing food access work?
With food access work? I mean, I think, we're all sort of doing, food access, food justice work, and it's awesome that we're really looking at it all from really different angles, because that's what it's going to take, right? Like our work is successful in this neighborhood. Like I don't even know if it could like pop over to another affordable housing neighborhood, right? There's no reason for me to assume that. So I think it's really, for me, really exciting to think about like Growing Gardens organizing model, or just like Zenger's, like they're like so committed to not just food access, but like local agriculture. I mean, I think it's systems level, right? So food systems, there's no way that, again, we could address the food system and all the problems with it just as our organization. So I just think it's really amazing to see how we all just have workaround models, right, for a broken system. And so it's just really valuable to see, the different problems in different communities and how organizations are doing their workaround. And again, it's comforting to know that between all of us and many more organizations, obviously, there's like amazing impact out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't gotta do it alone. Thank God.
Definitely not.
Good Lord.
And then the last question is just, again, how would you explain to someone unfamiliar with this work why you as an organization valuing social and racial equity is important to what you can achieve?
I mean, I guess I believe that our history and current identity with racism has impacted every part of our society and institutions, and how we do things and how we don't do things. And so I think acknowledging that is the root of inequity in this country is crucial, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's of all the sort of different intersecting oppressions, this country's history and I don't know, lack of accountability to like generational racism and how it's showing up today. Yeah, I mean, I think that's I would venture to say that's the root of all of our work in the nonprofit sector. I don't know. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, I'm not sure everyone
Really?
necessarily sees it that way. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's just me being pessimistic.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think it's just again, if we're at a place where we're really tired of things as they are and really like committed to changing, then we just need to be really honest about why things are as they are and start changing that. You know? So,
Yeah. That's really very eloquently put. Yeah. I think we've gotten to all of my questions, but is there anything that you feel like you want to articulate?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can't like do foundations think they're having an impact? I mean, a lot of them are, right?
Yeah.
And in really different ways. And I assume like the folks that Kaiser is like pushing and Northwest Health Foundation are pushing are just have the potential to make more impact by committing to this. Is that?
Yeah, I mean, I think, and you probably know more about the funding world than I do because my role in it is so small, and but my understanding is that like this kind of funding, like KPCF, where they are like, here's this big chunk of money and we're funding you because you are in line with these values, do what you want. My understanding is that that's not how it normally happens.
Yeah.
And I think they do believe in this model, and I mean, their goal really is systems change, and so I think they are trying to promote that model elsewhere, and also to build maybe a bigger fund where other organizations under other foundations might come together to fund that kind of work. And so I think that's part of why Northwest Health Foundation and Kaiser have invested so much in this particular evaluation, is really to try to
That's so cool.
show the impact. And it's hard to document systems change.
Yeah, totally. I mean,
and we're not going to be able to say like,
look,
like we solved racism in this community, and it only took a 4-year grant. You know, like it's just never.
It's never going to be like that. It's never going to be tidy and satisfying, and that's so exciting that they're challenging their peers to think about funding differently. It's there's funders who are just allow us to do our work in a way that is just like to meet every potential and every like barrier and keep moving forward. And there's just foundations who I think they probably think they know what's best, right? And so that goes back to sort of the who are they hearing from? I mean, then we become the community, right? As opposed to sort of the foundations who are telling us what to do.
Yeah.
It goes all the way down.
I know.
All the way up.
You could change the system up there too. Yeah.
It's really cool. It's exciting that they're challenging.
It's cool.
folks.
It's cool to see and to hear those conversations at that level. Yeah, we'll see what the future holds.
Yeah. So you all do this and then you summarize it or something.
Yeah.
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 And
And they'll do what they want with it, but I think our job, which I really enjoy, is just to sort of lift up the stories and the wisdom from the people that are taking the money and doing the work, and sort of look for patterns and themes throughout that.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.